guys, welcome back. So today we are in Las Vegas, Nevada. We came over here to look at some other apartments, condos, and houses for rent. We just got done eating In-N-Out and we tried crumble cookies as well. I don't know if you guys tried them or not, but it's fairly cheap for the big cookies. This one is Nutella. Right?
Yeah.
Nutella and what?
I think it's Nutella.
Nutella. This one is
Confetti cake.
confetti cake and chocolate chip. So we're going down Las Vegas Boulevard right now, just to take a little quick tour since it's ghost town. But what do you say in this video if people could comment on where at, suggestions where to look at to live, like cities? So we've checked out Henderson, Green Valley, Summerlin,
Or like communities.
our communities, Whitney Ranch. So yeah, we'll take you guys with us on the apartments that we go check out. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, so we are walking the park in Arizona and we've had quite a bit of experience already out here as far as looking at apartments, traveling on the highway, and
Just Arizona in general.
Arizona in general. It's a good hot to us. We love the heat. So we're enjoying this beautiful weather actually.
Yeah.
But still comment down in our video as far as suggestions where to live in Arizona and Las Vegas, Nevada.
I get nervous filming in front of people.
What?
Can we slow down?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start by telling what happened. So, as you guys know, when we first got here, our hotel was a really bad hotel. So that was number one. And then it took us like all night to find another hotel the first day. Then the next day was fine. The next day was good. We had a good day. We were looking. It was really kind of hard to find areas that we liked. We are kind of picky and we like certain things, so that was hard to like find in a neighborhood around here. And then like I did ask on Instagram for people to like tell us that are familiar with Arizona, like spots that were really nice for family. And I mean, we looked at all those places, but I felt like there was like only like maybe one block that was good and nice, and then like the rest of the neighborhood wasn't. So that's kind of been the experience of looking for a place out here. And then we went to Vegas, and that was a whole mess because the drive was super long. Our baby was tired. He was tired of being in the car seat. Mind you, we had only been driving this whole trip. Like, we have not really, like, we've gotten down obviously to our hotel, and like we went to a few stores, like obviously like Target and Walmart, but that's it. So we've been in the car the whole time driving around looking at places, because you can't go into the apartment complexes and like get down and look at the apartments. So he was just cranky and tired of being in the apartment or in the car. So then on our way back from Vegas, we had no luck in Vegas, honestly. Like, we found one area, but like we really need to look at it more, and we had to be back at a certain time here because the roads to Phoenix are to Vegas from Phoenix, and like that road that you take, it gets really dark. So
should we go take a look at the waterfall?
That was, yeah, we could cross at the stop sign. So that was really hard to do, so in the dark, and Darren can't see in the dark, so I would have to drive in the dark, and I just have really bad anxiety when I get on the highways. So I was like, we just have to get back in time before it's dark. So we had to leave at a certain time. So we only had a certain amount of hours to be there and whatever. So on our way back, we, you know, we're trying to get to the hotel because the baby's screaming. He just like wants to get out at this point, like he's over it. Then we get pulled over by a cop, and obviously by a cop.
By State Patrol. We were in Arizona, Chandler, Arizona is when it happened, and we didn't realize how strict Arizona is as far as speeding tickets. When the State Patrol officer came to the car, it was like aggressive threat to take me to jail, kind of like instantly. But once he asked for my license and registration, he noticed that we're from Colorado, and so he went back to his truck and did his paperwork and gave me some type of leniency.
Yeah, so I guess like in Arizona, it's like really bad if you're like speeding, and so it's a criminal defense if you're speeding over a certain amount and stuff like that. So so he was like saying like it was really bad, like, and he was like telling us the laws here in Arizona and stuff, which they're not like that in Colorado. Like a speeding ticket, it's like it's a petty, like what do you want to call it, like a petty crime,
I guess it's not as bad as Arizona and
like
California.
They don't call it criminal.
Yeah, so out here it was, so the speeding ticket I got was pretty much a criminal offense.
Yeah, so like it was a criminal offense, as like in Colorado it's just like a traffic violation.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's listed as like a misdemeanor.
Yeah. So that was really scary because Darren he obviously does not have a record or anything on his record. Like he's had a few speeding tickets in Colorado, but like I said, like they're not as bad. So that was really like scary that he had said that and stuff. And then just like even the fact that like he could go to jail for speeding, like I get it, you can get in a car accident, I understand that, but like we're just not used to that. Like I know we're just not used to that, like
type of a charge.
Yeah, for speeding, you know.
So my heart definitely dropped. I was like,
and then he like proceeds to tell us that like there was a fatal crash with a 3-year-old on that highway because of speeding and stuff, and that was sad and scary too, like, you know, because we have a 9-month-old. So like that was just, so long story short, he ended up giving him a ticket, and Darren got to live another day. But on that ticket we thought it was going to be just a fine, and he has to appear in court. So I was like,
and we only have 2 more days out here in Arizona.
Yeah, and like we're not gonna fly back for just a court. So that was something like we were like looking at the ticket, we kept reading it, and come to find out like traffic court is like an all-day court. So like you could go in whenever you want before the set court date that you have here and stuff. So we were like, well, we gotta go tomorrow to court because we're not going to be back until
but on the ticket it said that I could appear in court the day of giving the ticket or before the court date.
Yes. So
we chose to go the next morning.
So we ended up going to court this morning, and it's kind of a ways because we got pulled over like right when you, I guess, like enter Arizona. So we had to like go all the way back over there, which is almost a 40-minute drive. So that was a drive as well. So we get there, and we all go up together because I'm like worried that Darren's gonna have to go to jail for this. So we're all gonna go, me, the baby, and him are walking up, and a cop comes out and tells us like, you have to call the court, because of this whole pandemic, they're pretty much not holding court. And like there's a judge there, but like he's only seeing like certain cases that he wants to see or that are like urgent. So we called the court and they were able to talk to Darren over the phone, but they couldn't talk to him until like a few hours later because the judge was already in a what do you call that?
Oh, he was already in a case, an eviction case.
Yeah. And so we were like, okay, well, we'll just leave because we're just gonna talk to him on the phone. So then we leave, you know, we go about our day, we go eat and stuff, give Darren his last meal before, you know, he gets locked up. And then, so then what happened? Oh, then we call and they tell Darren that he needs to go in. So Darren's like freaking out because we thought we were just gonna go over the phone and everything was gonna be okay, but then
the judge told me, I need to see you, sir.
Yeah, so that was really like, okay, something's wrong. Like,
so, ooh, my heart dropped.
So the whole time Darren's like, what if I go to jail? The whole ride there, I was like, Darren, if you don't shut up. And so
I was scared. I didn't want to lose my family.
So then this happened and we still can't go into court together. Like we have to go separate, or we can't go in. He has to go in by himself. So I'm just like waiting in the car for him to get out. At this point the baby's already sleeping, taking a nap or whatever. So then so yeah, so then he goes in. How long did it take? You can explain the court part because obviously you were in there.
I would say it takes, I would say it took about 45 minutes total. So
should we go back in this way? Let's just go back in this way.
Okay. So the court process took about 45 minutes. I mean, I was the only one in there, so pretty much had to plead guilty. And he long story short, pretty much.
Sounds so weird.
Right. So he gave me $100 off the fine due to where I work, so which was kind of a plus. And then gave him a little story on why I was sorry, because I was scared because he threatened me about jail time and didn't want to be in there. So I ended up paying a fine. So they gave me the option to pay the fine like a payment plan. Yeah. So which would have been more if I did the payment plan, or if I would have paid it today at the court, it would have been less with the $100 off still. So I chose that option.
Yeah, well, we were gonna do a payment plan because we thought the fine was gonna be a super high fine, because just looking at his ticket and just reading like
the back of the little brochure. Yeah,
the brochure that he gave us on how like to go about, because obviously he knew we were from Colorado, so we don't know the way their courts work. So so like we just like were reading, and just like for not having your insurance, it was like a $750 ticket and stuff like that. So we were like, oh my god, for speeding, I can't even imagine how much that's gonna be. So we were gonna be like, can we have a payment plan? And thank God we were able to pay it on the spot, and he was a good judge and read our you know, our story.
That still doesn't change our mind as far as not wanting to live out here in Arizona. So.
Yeah, and don't speed. Like, there's no rush. Like, especially in this whole pandemic. Like, we have all the time in the world to get where we need to be. Like, and we just need to enjoy the time with each other rather than speeding and stuff like that. So just don't do it. And definitely don't do it in Arizona.
Don't do it in Arizona and California.
And California, yeah. So
honestly though, guys, low-key Adriana here was, after it being a positive end result, she was kind of happy that I got the speeding ticket, because let me take you guys back a few years. We were in California and I was speeding again. So I got pulled over by State Patrol, and Adriana, they actually gave the ticket to Adriana for not wearing a seatbelt. And what happened?
Oh, should we move to the side?
Yeah, let's move to the side.
Okay.
Ready? So Adriana ended up getting the ticket in California for not wearing a seatbelt.
But this is why he gave me the ticket. Let me explain.
No,
So,
but she was.
Darren has a CDL, so if he like gets like a ticket like that, it looks really bad on his record and he could lose his CDL. So he was like, he's seen like where he worked and that he had a CDL, so he was like, you know, I'm gonna cut you a break, but I'm gonna give her the ticket for the seatbelt so that it doesn't affect your driving record, because if you have a CDL, like, you really need a clean driving record pretty much and stuff like that. So so he told me that he was gonna give me the ticket, and I was really upset. I was really upset because I was like, what do you mean I'm getting a ticket? I've never had a ticket in my life. Actually, I have. I've had a light rail ticket, but
A what?
a light rail.
A light rail. Oh.
But yeah, like, and so I was just like really upset that I got the ticket and stuff, because I felt like Darren should have got the ticket. And I know it sounds really stupid and like
Petty.
girl, just take the ticket for your man.
We
but,
were young, yeah. Hold it down for me.
But this was like 4 years ago, and you know, I was just like, my man needs the ticket, not me.
Serious, she was trying to go a lifetime without getting a ticket.
And so he gave me the ticket or whatever, and so I told him, I was like, you're getting this one. I'm not taking this one for you. Hell no. And so I just like was like, we were laughing because I had got the ticket in California, so, and then we had called my parents and stuff, and they were just like, you and going out of state and getting tickets, like, and I'm like, I'm serious. The only place we haven't got a ticket is
Gee.
Vegas. What?
Yeah.
What?
Or that, or the only place we haven't got a ticket is in Vegas.
Oh, well, like, when we've been out of town, it's like Vegas, because we go to Vegas a lot and stuff, but
Oh, gosh, I'm so itchy out here.
I know, like, I feel like there's a lot of bugs in the air out here. But yeah, that's our story time and stuff, but like,
So pretty much that's our
vacation
to Arizona, our
house hunting.
house hunting. But remember guys, if you could just this video please, or comment all our videos, but let us know where to look at in Arizona and in Nevada as well, if you guys have any suggestions.
Because we will come back if we end up seeing one of your guys' suggestions and really liking that area that you guys suggest. So I guess we should tell them like the areas that we've looked at. So far we really love Chandler, Arizona. We looked at Phoenix and I couldn't find a really good part of Phoenix, because I know Phoenix is really Phoenix is really popular, like, you know, Arizona, Phoenix, or Phoenix, Arizona. So we looked there, we really couldn't find anything. We loved Scottsdale. Scottsdale was good, but we only loved a part of Scottsdale, which was Paradise Valley. It had these beautiful, beautiful homes that were being built, and
that was out of the budget, way out of the budget.
But we're not looking to buy a house right now, because we want to make sure that we love it before we make a big purchase like that. Like, I don't want to be stuck in a house where I don't love the area. So we weren't looking for houses, we were looking more for apartments, or if we were looking for a house, it was going to be for rent, not for sale. So that was where we looked. But like, if you guys can send us like actual like communities, or like a really good part with like street names or something of a place, that would be appreciated, because I don't think we realize that these cities, or yeah, these cities or communities or whatever you want to call them, are bigger than we think, and there's always a bad part to each one. So yeah, pretty much that's that, and hopefully we can decide soon on Vegas or Arizona. And I don't even think we've ever explained to them that we were even looking at Vegas, because we were initially, it was Vegas, and then we just thought of Arizona very last minute, because it has the same type of what is this called, weather. So that's why we thought of Arizona. and stuff. And then we decided to make a trip out here to just look, because we've literally never been to Arizona ever. So, is there a cop by our car?
Kind of looks like it. But go ahead.
Oh God, please tell me.
It's not, oh shit.
You keep falling, are you good?
Is that a cop?
I don't know, we should probably head over there.
Let's go.
Somebody
Let's go this way, come on.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not a cop.
Yeah, but they probably called the cops.
She said they probably called the cops.
Okay, so yeah, our initial plan was to move to Vegas, and
This was even our plan before we had got pregnant.
yeah, so we were supposed to move in May of 2019.
That looks like a cop.
It is?
I don't know, it looks like.
Okay, well we'll just leave. But our luck on this
Guys,
trip
don't rent a
is like-
Kia. Has bad vibes. That's what we rented, was a Kia. So we initially planned to move out to Vegas before we got pregnant.
Of May of 2019. And then because of all our complications with our pregnancy, we just decided that it was a better idea to stay in Denver. Are they walking over to our car?
I don't know, but keep going. Explain to them.
So we decided to stay in Denver. It was just better for us and stuff. And then, especially because the baby was gonna have to stay and stuff like that, like, or there was a possibility at the time that the baby was gonna stay. So we ended up staying, and then we were supposed to move in October of 2019, a few months after the baby was born. Well, that plan fell through because he did stay, and he just had a lot of complications, a lot of doctor appointments, a lot of everything pretty much, like, so that was that. And so this plan has fell through 2 times, so we're hoping the 3rd time is a charm and we get to freaking move this year. And so we're really like getting our stuff together to move. Like, we want to move at a certain time, we want to find a place at a certain time and stuff and all of that. And so